All right, this is going to be short and sweet because I want some clarification. TNFS, and I feel like you owe it to me. So, I did listen through this live stream of all of these people talking, and I tried to bring something to your attention, and you fucking dodged it. So, I'm going to point out exactly what we need to clarify. Because there's a lot of fuckery that I know you've been a part of behind the scenes. And I already know the answers to the questions that I have, but I want to hear you fucking say it. So, I'm going to play a couple clips though. Because you got something really wrong. And I think you need to make it right. So,
you can ask him because I have his confession on my Discord chat. He told me himself because I've been trying to get him on for fucking a long time. The only reason why I got back in contact with Sickers and Devers is because Goodmother said, and this is another lie that she told, that apparently Hammerhand and Undead Chronic had her back, her six, and that was fucking bullshit. So I reached out to him and said, is this true? And
see, I'm going to stop it right there because it's not actually what I said. And I'm going to fast forward to the point where I clarified what the fuck I said when you obviously weren't listening. Let's see, 4/18/34. And I'm going to reread it because I think you messed up when you were reading
it. The list goes on.
Hey, to clear something up, Narc, you mixed something up during that conversation that we had privately while I was literally at the 21 convention because you were freaking out in my Discord and trying to tell me what to do and who I shouldn't be talking to and trying to lay all this personality bullshit on all these people that I actually have respect for. So, I'm just going to play this, read it first. But to clear something up, I told you that Paul Caldwell from the War Room said he had my six at the convention. Not Undead, not Hammerhand. So, but your response to what I said was rather inconsiderate, I thought.
They also have a list of manual for you. You are a robot.
But that's what they do, guys. They tell you what to do. They tell you how to think. You know, you're not man enough until you do this, and you bend the knee, and you'll do exactly what they say.
So they being you, Narc, because that's literally the problem that I had with you when you were in my Discord and trying to tell me what the fuck to do. So I did remind you, like I fucking remind everybody that tries to tell me who and who not to talk to. I respectfully declined. And I told you I would appreciate it if you stopped. Those are called boundaries, dude. You should know this if you're in the mental health arena, right?
And then you'll go to other people's channels, and then you'll start flagging down their content. You'll start to spurg, and yeah, you'll start this hate fuel rage on everyone. Yeah, they don't do it to me. They've left me alone because they know what my channel's all about, so they leave me alone. But yeah. Okay. GM says, "Hey, to clear things up, Narc, you mixed things up during that conversation we had, and I told you Paul from the War Room said he had my six in the conversation. Well, that might be the case, and maybe I
maybe,
but it's
maybe
I'm not going to be bullshitted by people, and for me to be silenced. Not every guy in the manosphere is a victim.
It's a victim. Exactly.
I can't explain that clear enough to you. They're not. When I try to tell you True Blood and the Seeking Knowledge and the rest of these guys, they're not welcome in here because
Not welcome in here, meaning they shouldn't be welcome in my Discord. In my Discord server. So, yes, you did try to tell me that, and I respectfully fucking declined your offers to moderate my Discord.
I'm removing their cancer out of the fucking room. You're allowing it back in. There's toxicity. They had nothing of value for you. That's why I fucking had enough. And when I heard...
See, and you know what? I don't think it's any of your fucking business to try to determine who has value to me and who doesn't. I know I heard you say it multiple times on this stream, Narc, that you wanted to make a list of people, you know, to follow who should be taken seriously. You know, go for it. This is a free market after all. And if people will take your list seriously, so be it. But you have no fucking right to impose your fucking bullshit onto what I'm doing. Because I don't even think you know exactly what I'm doing with my channel or what it's actually for or what it does. So, good morning, Kush. How are you? One last thing I need to clarify to you.
what Bruno had to say. Well, apparently we've got our avatars, so we must be losers, man. And you want nothing to do with that. You didn't say, hey, man, you know, these guys are doing it because they don't want to show their faces sometime. I've always showed my face, but that pissed me off. You know.
So it pissed you off that you got a tiny little bit of information. The conversation that you're so pissed off about, Tony Bruno was actually talking about some totally different people that he'd been dealing with. So in the Black Pill community, I believe, not having anything to do with MGTOW. And me and Tony actually had quite a few conversations about that exactly. So you can ask Tony how our conversations went at the 21 convention and how vehemently opposed I was to talking shit about everybody that hides behind an avatar. So you can be pissed all you want about a little piece of information, but that sounds like a you problem, dude. And I still want to know, I want to hear out of your mouth where you got the I've been to jail information that you spread throughout the internet that you seem to have believed, because I know where it came from. And I have a really, really good idea who passed it on to you. But I want to know mostly why you would fucking believe that bullshit. Why you would believe, well, I guess what you know as a flying monkey smear campaign. I call it the crazy bitch smear campaign, which is the same fucking thing. So, I would like to know how somebody so fucking healed and so aware of personality disorders and mental illness could be duped into believing such bullshit. So much so that you spread it around the internet as if you were a flying monkey. So, that is all. Mr. Narc File Show, I think you have some clarifying and confessing to do. You seem to be all about the confessions. So, let's see if you do it. Later.